Let us continue playing XCOM, Terror from the Deep. When we last left off, we're in a mission during the daytime, and we appear to be quite close to the corner, but I'd say we're more on an edge than corner. Let's see if a second coelacanth tank type thing, that's what I shall call it now, and dear God, we're going out into a nice open area full of death. See if you can actually find something to shoot at. Move down there. Okay, that'll do. Nothing found that's going to be too deadly at this stage. Del boy, your job, run around to the back. And just make sure there's nothing behind there, not that you can see it anyway. Okay. The good thing is, snapshots on Gore's pistols are ridiculously short, so we can get more movement. The bad news is that they're less deadly, generally speaking, and we're probably going to struggle. At least initially. Edward can move to there, and Gus Hunter's now got my cannon, so he can go next. Let's move Stilgar up. Let's move Steve up. And the rest of you as well. Professor White. White Mage can move up since he's got some experience points. Ugh. No, Ugh, you go there. That's better. And finally, the pet spider. Right, let's end turn 1 and watch a grenade fall right on top of my coelacanth. Not today, it would seem. Okay. Now, I kind of want to protect the coelacanth because it's quite good at breaking down the opening door down here somewhere. And it's very useful at flushing out aliens. So let's hope it doesn't get completely shot up here. And to help with that, giant enemy raccoon is going to check that out. So I'm going to move Del Boy behind there because I know what my luck's like, generally speaking. Nope, nothing there. Okay, you can use up the rest of your movement and get to a position where you can support. Right, next up, let's advance. Gus has done a full move rather than a sensible move. So that's probably got him killed. Edward. Right. I would duck if I were you. Steve. A minion has been sacrificed. I hope you'll be able to see him before... Oh, he's up there. That's not very nice. Okay, so there's one alien there, and no cover to speak of. And going towards it is probable death. Very probable death, actually, as it turns out. Ah, we see. Right, Steve, 3 shots with a Gore's pistol. Right. I think this is now what we're going to call hoping we get lucky. If in fact you can shoot at it at all. Professor White. And another few shots. Okay, we got it. And you didn't shoot the person in the back, which is what I was really expecting to happen. But that's one alien down. And we're not completely doomed yet. It's only mostly doomed. So White Mage can move into position. You down there. We still got the coelacanth, which is always a plus point. If you've got that, you can do the mission, we think. Next over there. Meanwhile, you can move for backup. You can move to there. And in fact, we're going to take your full movement here if we can. And I think that will do for now. We got 2 already exposed and 2 dead aquanauts over there, so it's bad enough as it is. Right, next step. Move you forward. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. Raccoon. Out there. And Del Boy. I have a feeling one of these two, if not both, is going to die due to an alien on the roof of that thing. It just seems like the most likely event that's going to happen here, isn't it? Meanwhile, we'll have Steve advance. That was fortunate. You will learn everything explodes in this game. It rarely explodes to your benefit. So, hurrah, reaction shot death. We approve. Stilgar, you're up next. There could still be more of them, so we're going to now move White Mage. And you're going to do the hugging the wall type thing, and just make sure there's nothing going to sneak along that way and kill us. And Professor White will just stay there, ducked with a Gauze pistol, because that makes sense. Right, let's watch some death happen. Okay, no new death. So, Coelacanth sees not a lot. Shuffles along. Still doesn't see a lot. On the plus side, we're now in the sort of position where I can now shoot the door in. Which is a very useful position to be in. Del Boy, advance. Next up. Steve, if you can trigger any more aliens to shoot at you, that would be awesome. Nothing there, we'll have you kneel then. Stilgar advances. Kneel and White Mage, around the outside. And we're snapshots prepared. Professor White then, advance. Duck and end the turn. Okay, nothing found yet. We're getting there though. In fact, there's multiple sort of things there, so this is going to be horrible, I've got the feeling. Coelacanth in position though. Next turn, we might be knocking in the door. This turn, however, we're just going to advance up to there. That will do. And Del Boy, let's just have you sitting somewhere like that for now. See, I'd like Steve to go around the other side of it, but I actually do need to check out the inside of this ship a bit more, don't I? Which has a high probability of causing death. Snapshot save there. Professor White can move down to there. And finally White. So, finally White. Along to there. Didn't find a lot, so we'll just turn you around. Right, Ugh. And Pet Spider. Right, so that's everybody out of the Triton? Barracuda? I can't remember. It's one of those two ships. That's fine, as long as it didn't die. There we go, reaction shot. Did that not kill anyone? It did break down the door, which is a positive. And the main reason why it's a positive is because I'm going to shoot again. Oh, darn it. Had to adjust its line of fire slightly. And hooray, we've now busted in the door. And this is why I love this little thing. What I am going to do, though, is try and run it back to cover. because it's still surprisingly killable. Right, Raccoon runs to there, and Delboy runs to there. Okay. So all that having been happening. Yes, my English. It's awesome. Hail it. We shall advance on. Still go around the corner. Alright, save for snapshots. Press a white. Down towards the ship. So there could be 8 of them in there, and this ship is very easily defendable by the aliens. With Slimeboy controlling that ship, there was no way I was busting in. No way, even if I got that close. Which reminds me, I still need to get him to record that last couple of episodes, but nah. I might just do solo commentary on them by this stage, I don't know. We'll see. And White Mage, around that side of things. Do you see anything? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, end turn. Alright, nothing thus far. Up you go. And next job, Steve goes along that way. Still go around there. Finding not a lot. White Mage. Not finding a lot. Ugh. No, actually, we'll move Professor White first. Alright, that's in position now. Anything wants to come out of there, it's probably going to die. As long as it's not the coelacanth, then that's fine. Right, so it's now just a case of making sure there's nothing else going to sneak up on us and cause immense pain from anywhere else. Ugh, towards the ship. Because it's still not exactly over this. Step 1 of this, taking this USO is actually reasonably easy. It's getting into this bit and this bit, which are now the dangerous bits that we have to navigate shortly. Stilgar, advance. White Mage, advance as well. Nothing. Pet Spider can move to there. I can move round. Everyone there can keep their reaction unit, time units rather. Nope, nothing spotted. Okay. We should be okay then, I think. So now it's just a case of going into the ship itself. And I really don't want to risk those two to do it, because they've got experience points. So, Raccoon, you've drawn the short straw here. You're entering. Stilgar's got some points on him. White Mage has more points on him. Or her. Pet Spider then can head down there. As can Ugg. This is probably going to get Raccoon kill, or a grenade is going to come along shortly. One of those two things will happen now. I'm certain of it. Maybe not that certain, apparently. Okay. Let's then get you into position. Does mean that I really do not want the coelacanth looking anymore, which is fine, I think. Ugg can then move to there. Doesn't have the tiny units to attack just yet. Let's hope this works, because otherwise this could get quite horrible. If that's actually, yeah, that's... No, we'll leave things like that. Yeah, they would go then. Ugh. Okay. So there's one in there for definite. Ugh. Sees nothing. Neither does the raccoon. I don't like this. Do not like this at all, really. Knew that would happen. Knew that would happen. Alright. Professor White does have more time units, unfortunately. Oh, darn it. Okay. Raccoon doesn't have to open any doors. And we'll get one shot. But it is lethal. Is that the last alien? No. But they can't have too much left. Delboy. Got a job of getting the other one, I think. Oh. Well, that's rather easy, I guess. Darn it, stop destroying the valuable things. Well, victory is ours. We lost another 4 operatives, which is about par for the course on that one. 2 live aliens, 3 killed, lots of corpses, lots of stuff. And we now have a Lieutenant White Mage. And not enough torpedoes to arm the thing. So we'll have to purchase some more. Actually, do we need torpedoes there? I'll have to check in a moment. What do we have? We have... Oh, we don't have enough aquajet missiles. Okay. We'll just purchase some more aquajet missiles. Another 8 will do for now. We'll then be able to sell off... Let's see. We got another couple of those, another couple of those, another couple of those, another couple of those. And a load more of those. I will probably be keeping them in future, but for now we don't really need them. Fiber blades we don't need. Those we don't need. Most of that we don't actually need, especially not with learning arrays. But the rest of it we'll probably keep. Right, huzzah, we now have money. Let's also purchase, while we're at this, 4 replacement aquanauts, and we'll stick with 5 scientists for now then. Right. Onwards we go. There's a terror mission about to start up. I know there is. Alright, Gore's pistol clips are now done. Sub-pen is now complete, and the wide array sonar. Okay. Now that that's happened, we can dismantle that. We can dismantle the standard sonar. And we don't actually have enough funds to build anything new yet, so that's how it's going to be. A large one. That's for terror mission. We cannot deal with that. So we'll let it be for now, but it's coming up. Aquajet missiles have arrived, which would be okay, except for the fact that we know that it doesn't work above water. Okay, that will help the research effort somewhat. Takes it to 25. I'd much rather have Gore's rifles at this stage of the game. I really would. Okay, maybe there isn't a terror mission going on then. Alien containment's been built, so now we can capture live aliens. Okay. Funding organizations is very pleased with your excellent progress. Keep up the good work. USA has been very pleased and has increased our funding. Okay. Let's now purchase 15 more scientists and another 5 aquanauts. For now, we're then going to buy a gas cannon coelacanth. And I forget how many of these it needs, but I'm going to be on the safe side and purchase 100 of them. In fact, I'm going to be even more on the safe side and purchase 140 of them. So we now have backup coelacanth in case we need to go above water. It's another large one. It's large deep, but we can't do a lot to it. There we go. There's our attack. So, let's go and equip... Oh, actually, I need to rename a few of these, don't I? Where's my pad with all my names on it? There we are. Okay. So, starting with Mr. Max King. Your new name, Mr. Max King, is the Red Clearance Citizen. Next, we have that Spider, White Mage. Oh, there we go. Tracy Remington. Your new name is Trevor. You see, now that's not bad. That is not bad. We'll take that. You are Goblin Thief. Next, we go to Pauline. Jim from Vivian, Charles, Taz, Reptile, Dying Lemming, Delboy. No, I think we've actually got them all now. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, let's equip the Triton with 14 crewmen. In fact, no, we're going to put Dying Lemming on just because, yeah, people are going to die here. So we have, how many Gauze pistols in the end did we have? 13? 26. We can now actually have the thermal tasers on, so I'm going to take 10 of those. Going to up the chem flares to be on the safe side, and I'm going to now go for 1-on-1. So we've got some heat round bullets coming in as well. I think the gas cannon works above water. I hope it does. Is it worth taking grenades as well? I'm going to try and take grenades as well. That seems like a plan. We will have to make sure, though, that when we do this, that whoever has the gas cannon is going to be properly suited up for it. Okay. So, that having been done, let's send out the Triton. Terrasite 1, it's going to be at the dark, of course. There is a cheat to get it into the daytime, but I'm not going to cheat. Right. Terror Mission 1. I'm going to do the start of this, I think. On the plus side, and this is one advantage there is of having... Actually, no, we don't want Delboy with that. Who's Dying Lemming? How strong are you? Actually, Dying Lemming is strong enough for that, so that's fine. I'll just give you a chem flare, though. But anyone with pistols can have a chem flare in hand. No, actually, thinking about this. Yeah, we do want chem flares in hand. Backpack. The front ones do, anyway. You go to there and to there. Red Clearance Citizen. And then I think the rest are going to have just stun rod in hand. Flare. Stun. Flare. Because it doesn't affect their accuracy like this. So therefore, there's no reason not to have a stun stick. No reason whatsoever. Alright, Shin from Oblivion. Charles. And Taz. Okay. Let's see how bad a situation we are in. It's quite bad. So we appear to be in the middle, which is never good. Steve, you're up first. Alright, Steve, break it to us. How badly screwed are we? Come on, throw that there. There you go. He doesn't know because he can't actually see how badly screwed we are. Now he can. It's a deep one. I think Steve's quite badly screwed here. Now, we do need a live deep one at some stage, but for now, a dead one's fine. We don't need to risk things to get a live one at this stage of the game. Oh dear. Troubleshooter, flee. Delboy, I think, has got to have a go at this now. Except that Delboy has spotted another problem. Right, Delboy. Try and deal with that problem first. Alright, one last shot. Need a hit here, really. Okay, that was good shooting from Delboy. Stilgar. Can you shoot it from there? You can, actually. Let's have another round. I'm going to be wasting so many shots doing this, but... Right. Run back in there. Time to start cycling. So, 12% accuracy. Have some shots. I'm amazed that tree's still in there. Okay, not too bad. We can live with these results thus far. Right, Trevor. Move to the front. So we have red clearance citizen with no movement left. We have you with no movement left. Use the last few movement to actually drop the flare down there, but we don't really need it for vision, I suppose. Right, end of turn 1. Okay, civilians are dying. This is fine. Now, the good thing about having the two corpses quite close by is that if the mission goes absolutely sour, I can run one of these corpses back, and that gives us something from the mission that is important. That being said, we'd rather not end it like that. And let's see what else we're up against. Steve, try and run back behind there. And duck. Trevor. Open the door. Let's go in, stun sticks blazing. Nothing found. And they're going to have Delboy advance. Stilgar. Your job is going to be to get us a bit more vision. So for yours, over there. Okay, useful. But I don't like that we can't see it, because I think that might mean it's landed on top of one. And there are better things that I could have done with that, aren't there? Oh well. Next, I'm gonna... because we do have to worry about things that are over there. Yep, we'll have a long arcing throw up to there. Alright, you'll have to worry about that next time, I think, because I've got too many people. Yes, come on. I've got too many people within easy grenade range, so let's go and just fix that a little. Pet spider up to there. Dying lemming. Advance. And advance. Okay. End of turn 2. Okay. so the civilian's dying. Giant explosion. Which hopefully is a miss. Yay, civilians! They're still alive. Goodness knows how. So yeah, was that up here it was? I was trying to find out where that explosion happened, but... Okay, so we know there's something up there. Stilgar's already used his, but actually if I go and use Stilgar to go that to there, and then throw that at whatever range we can. Done it. I was kind of hoping we might be able to see a bit more there. Right, Steve. Advance. Nothing seen, but there is a corpse there. Tiny is reserved for kneeling. I think they'll done it. Oh well, Steve's dead. Pet spider. Go and chase him down. In fact, especially if you move on to the corpse, the next turn or two, that might be useful for us. Right. I've got a feeling that was Delboy who died, isn't it? Wasn't it? Darn you, Delboy. Why couldn't you be a bit more lucky this time round? Right, so nothing happening there. Duck. Found him. Okay, Gillman. 13% accuracy. Let's see what you can do. You hit him, which is a bit more than I was expecting. Dare I try do I throw a third round into him, or do I try with someone else? What's Stilgar got available? Stilgar's got a kill. Right, Gillman down. It doesn't have a lot of safe places to run to, really. Let's just have you ducked and ready. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run Giant Enemy Raccoon out a bit. Right. Let's see what happens. Civilians die. If that grenade landed on top of the Triton, then that was awesome, because the explosions do not have vertical explosion range. It's one of the weird things and one of the ways you can abuse... Yep, that landed on top of there. So, this is clearly not a good place to be. I'm going to move red. The house is probably not a lot better, but... Well, we do know there's something in there, actually. We also know there's a few things inside the building, but we can't do a lot about that right this moment, can we? Okay, not good. Pet Spider, around there. Now, Pet Spider might be initiating the plan in a moment. How strong is Pet Spider? Pet Spider's actually strong enough to probably continue like that, to be honest. So that's fine. If all else fails, we get Pet Spider back into the sub. Stilgar then. I was kind of hoping he'd be able to see up there, but he can't, can he? I think that's a bad decision all round. That is a very bad decision. But we'll go with it. Trevor, around the corner. Okay. Duck and wait. Meanwhile, Raccoon to there. we going to do this? Taz, you're up next. And what I want you to do with yours is a high arcing throw to about there. Kind of hoping that might reveal something, but it didn't, did it? Oh well. Next up then, Dying Lemming. Prepare for kneeling and firing, end turn. So I'm going to try to shoot us. The deep ones sort of fire in a sort of arcing pattern, so they do fire a little oddly. And it does mean that because they don't fire straight exactly, they have a... Remember when I said the aliens were actually better with their grenades this time around? I might have been wrong. Right, now we know there's one up there, but actually I'm more interested in the gill man who appeared along here. We see him. Red clearance citizen might not have a lot of shots to do this, but... Right, number 3 then. Good shooting. Now, I like Gillmen. They die quite a lot easier than most other things in this game. Right. So next up, I think we're going to have have a check indoors, aren't we? Still got? You're up next. You are going to run yourself back into the Triton. Next up, we're going to shuffle some more people forward so we can go and refresh. Goblin Thief to the back. Yeah, I'm basically going to get everybody in position here who I want to attack with, and then Samurai Charles. And then we'll move you to the back of the Sky Ranger. Your mission is done for now. Alright, so red has fully moved. You're now inside the building. That grenade went over there, which suggests that actually going up here might be a good idea if we want to kill some more things. And it might be a bad idea for a number of reasons. Let's toss that over there. Yeah, that's the edge of the map, but there is something over there. Okay, he didn't get very far, but that's fine. Now, I want to send Pet Spider to try... Nope. I'll send Taz. Try and identify something over there that's worth killing. Pet Spider, we prefer to get home. Raccoon heads into a blast zone. Does see him. Okay. You have not a lot of chances. And that probably means you're dead. Okay. Yeah, that probably means he is dead. But aren't we all dead in some way in this game now? White Mage, I don't really want to risk you because you're a high-ranking officer, but... heavy cannon as well, so that hits something, it dies. On the plus side, it has wasted a lot of its movement and didn't shoot at us, so... Yeah, we know you're there. Oh dear, I might actually have to send you up, which is never a good thing in this game. I hate stairs. Alright, you can't actually see, but I've got a feeling Taz can. Okay. Taz will go also shooting, because I know it's... Oh, no line of fire. %16 chance. 6 shots. Just one or two of these have to hit. Come on. It's a tree. Alright, Taz, you fully missed. Raccoon, you're up next then. So ducking, you've got a 14% chance from a lot closer. %18 chance. Whew, you kind of needed that to kill, really. So that's that corner of the map mostly done, I think. It's now a bit more risky moves to go here, I think. Dying Lemming, I want you to go to the corner. Red is probably going to advance, and let's make absolutely sure of things. Yeah, so red is the backup unit here, in case this goes wrong, and it's got a high chance of going wrong. There we go, we now see. Right, you should not miss from here. Alright, good work. Okay, so that side of the board looks a bit more secure. Next, we got this side of the board to worry about, haven't we? Okay, I think I'm going to probably end the video here because I've gone on for now nearly 45 minutes, and yeah, that is a long time to do a video. So I'm going to hem white in as backup. We're going to move Pet Spider into operation. If all else fails, we at least have the thing. Which we nearly do now. And I'm then going to move you out because I need somebody else to cover here. I don't know who you are, actually. Pauline. Okay, Pauline's out, and we are ready. So, the Terror mission continues next time.